Hi. Have you ever heard of the term informational dialectic before? A dialectic is something a parent would do all the time. A parent would say, "So, would you like a banana? Or would you like a peanut butter and some crackers?" My son, for example, would be pleased. He gets to have a decision in the matter. But really, in fact, it's me or his mother who is making the decision. And that's the way a dialectic works. It's you get to have this option, or you get to have this option. And unfortunately, that is the way we're given truth. And this is an occulted secret, that the human mind does not choose truth based on evidence. You're like, whoa! Stop it! What the hell are you talking about? Of course we choose truth based on evidence. Come on! No, really. No, we do. We choose truth based on stories. But no one knows this. This is one of those secret doctrines, secret society level ideas. The policymakers and the people of this world, the rulers of this world, know this. They know that we choose our truth based on stories. Let me give you an example. So, there's some bones found in the dirt somewhere. We'll say Africa. In Africa, there's some bones that are found in the dirt. And two prominent universities send their best and their brightest. The first one comes from a traditional college, and he looks at the bones in the dirt, and he says, "Oh, these bones in the dirt. Clearly, it's a skull. Clearly, it's an ape-like creature, has big eyebrow ridges and a long... the back of its skull is elongated. Clearly, this is an ancestor. I'm not a scientist, so we'll just say 1 million years ago, this was clearly one of our evolutionary ancestors." The other guy comes from a Judeo-Christian background, seven-day creation type scientist, an accredited scientist, has a doctorate, just like the other guy, does very well for himself, comes up to the bones, looks at the bones, says, "Look at that. This is clearly a person who's lived 1,000 years. We know that the eyebrow ridges never stop growing. And the weight of the brain over, 700 years, 1,000 years would pull the occipital bone back, making a long, elongated skull. We have evidence, that it's possible that people would live this long because, we've studied the oxygenation and the air bubbles in amber. So we know that this is the case. We know that this is possible. So let me ask you the question. Who is right and who is wrong? Do you know? I'm sure you think you do. Everyone has an opinion on this matter. And depending on which camp you're in, you think the other one's an idiot. Both claim to have evidence of what's in the dirt. Both claim that their evidence has given them their opinion. Is that the case? Is that the case? Did the evidence give them their opinion? Or were they told a story first and then found evidence to support it? So, is this right? Is this really what's going on? Did they use evidence to come to their conclusions? Or did they come to a conclusion and then built evidence around it? Be honest with yourself. Is that really the case? Did you, if you're a Christian, did you become a Christian because you really didn't know the answers and you scoured the world for evidence to build your conclusion about Christianity? Or if you're an evolutionist, were you confused about the universe and the way things work, so you scoured the world for evidence to build something out of it? Or did somewhere along the line someone tell you something that resonated with you, and so you stuck with it? You know, our brains will do this fairly naturally. It's very natural for us to completely ignore things that don't fit our story, and we just hyper-focus on the things that do. I mean, we do this every day. I mean, that's why we're just absolutely convinced that our kids are fantastic people. You know? It's just part of being a human. We like to be right. But this is called a dialectic. This is somebody saying, you get to pick a story, pick this one, or pick this one. We'll give you some evidence to support that story. And if you believe anything outside of this story, you are a crazy person. You're a crazy person. You're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't have evidence to support that. People get that. People who believe in God get that all the time. You don't have evidence to support what you believe in. Well, they don't have evidence to support what they believe in, or did you just decide not to believe it or look into it? But this is the way dialectic works. It doesn't matter what you choose as long as you pick it. There's there's a big battle going on right now. Do you buy organic produce? Or do you buy regular, Monsanto grown, genetically engineered produce? And without realizing that the same companies own both. They own both. They own the organic stuff and they own the GMO stuff. And they'll even run ads against itself in order to get you into a camp. They do not care what camp you go into as long as you buy. As long as you buy the product that they're selling. Why is there only two? Have you noticed that? There's either a 7-day creation, give or take, or there's evolution. But there is never, ever, 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 ever a third option. Never a third option. Why is that? Why is that? It's a dialectic. It's control. It's mind control. It's whatever you do, don't look over there. That's bad. That over there, that is stupid. That is just the dumbest thing you have ever heard. God forbid you look over there. That is, no, don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain. You see what I'm saying? It's a dialectic. What do we do when our kids say, you know what? I think I would rather have a banana instead of the peanut butter cracker, or I don't remember what the other thing is I offered them. A rice cake. What do you say? No. You say, no, you get to have peanut butter cracker or a rice cake. You don't get the third option. It's a dialectic. It's mind control. This is a mystery school thing that has been happening forever. This is dark occult magic. People don't realize this. People don't realize that dark occultists are basically ancient psychologists who have a very good and strong understanding in the way that the human brain actually works. And they use it against you constantly. They're going to tell you that if you look in the wrong direction, you are stupid, or you're evil, or you're not worth the time. It's like a cult. You know how cults work? They say, come into our circle, and if you do anything that displeases us, then you're shamed out of it. You're a bad person. You are stupid for believing that. You're a stupid person. Informational dialectics are everywhere in our society. Are you a Democrat or are you a Republican? Conservative or liberal? Are you gay or are you straight? Either you're a racist or you're not a racist. It's called dualism. Dualism. A dualistic mentality is the name of the game. That is Mind Control 101. Dualism. You're only fed one set of information to drive a specific thought process. And then you're told, your ego's massaged, saying, oh, congratulations, oh, you're so smart. You understand science. You understand what's really going on. Good for you. We're going to tell you what's going on. We're going to just selectively give you information, and and the information we do give you, we're going to slant it in the way that we want it to, so you're still looking in the way that we want you to look. Look over there. Look over there. But no, you're still doing exactly what we want you to do. It's good for business. People don't realize that religion and politics are the biggest businesses in human history. Do you think that they really care if you vote Democrat or Republican? Do you really think that they care? Either way, they get money out of you. Either way, they get money out of you. Do you think that they really care if you're an evolutionist or a Christian? No. And either way, they get to control your mind and tell you what to believe and keep you from looking at anything that is outside the norm. It's called informational dialectic. Informational dialectic. That's my spiel. In conclusion, don't be afraid to look at the third option. Don't be afraid to ask good questions. And don't be afraid to be labeled stupid. Because oftentimes, the place where they don't want you to look the most is exactly where the truth actually is. People always say, this is my last point, and I need you to really think about this. People always say that the truth matters to them. People always see that the truth matters to them. They want to know what's real. Whether it's political, religious, scientific. But no one is willing to be wrong. They say that they're willing to be wrong. But they're never actually willing to be wrong. They're never actually willing to say, you know what? There's more out there. I was wrong. I was wrong to think that. Think about that. Winning arguments, feeling morally justified, is more important in today's society than actually knowing the truth. And that's bad. That's really bad. It's bad that we do that. We really don't care. The era of alternative facts, the news media who are willing to do whatever it takes to keep you in the dark. Like, share, and subscribe. That would really help me out. This is a brand new channel. Don't forget,